man. You know, I'm doing something right now that is so cool. Like I'm sharing something with you, but I'm not even going to tell you what it is. As a matter of fact, you're going to have to like watch all my videos for like the next few months to learn about what I'm sharing with you right now. That's really, really cool. And I'm testing something. Like these videos that I'm making are leading me to something very tangible. You know, I'm not just like randomly making YouTube videos. I'm making art. You know, and you know, not to say that YouTube videos are not art, although a lot of them are not art, really. They're tutorials, they're educational, they're, you know, a lot of different things. But art could be all of that too. But I'm just saying, I'm doing something right now in this exact moment that's really kind of cool. I'm also testing the autofocus on this camera right now, which I hope that that's cool. We'll see what happens. Panasonic S5 autofocus, right? But anyway, I just wanted to shoot something real quick because I had this on my mind and I'm thinking like, what exactly are you doing with all those lenses that you have? Like, why do you have so many lenses? You know, one of the reasons that I was nervous switching from Sony to Panasonic was that I knew that I wasn't going to have, you know, the opportunity to choose between as many lenses. You know, like obviously if you have a Sony camera, there are like 20 trillion lenses. And in fact, I am a complete absolute hypocrite right now because I made a video about how it bothered me that I didn't have choice of more lenses, which is kind of funny because I shoot primarily 98% of the time in two focal lengths, 24 millimeters, 50 millimeters. That's where I usually shoot. And so why do I need all these lenses? You know what I mean? Like, why do I need such a plethora of choices for lenses? Like, what's the big deal? You know, what are you doing with all those lenses? You know, why do you need to have, you know, 18, 20, 24, 35, 28, you know, 50, 44? Like, why? 75, 85, you know, what? I don't understand. I just don't get it, you know? Like you can't move back 6 feet or 2 feet. You can't move forward. You know, you can't have like one zoom lens that pretty much covers everything. I mean, what are we doing with all these lenses, you know? Like at one point with my Sony a6400, I had so many lenses, it was ridiculous. And you know, and because I had all these lenses, I was actually using all these lenses. But you know, I kind of finally realized like I don't need all these different focal lengths. I just don't need it. And in fact, it does not help me to tell the story. You know what I'm saying? Like it absolutely does not help tell the story. In fact, I would argue that it gets in the way of telling the actual story because you're just sitting there thinking about like, oh, maybe today I'll use my Sigma 16 millimeter. Oh no, you know, maybe I'll shoot at 20 millimeters with this 11 to 20 zoom lens, or nah, maybe I'll shoot at 35, or you know, it's like ridiculous. I mean, in a way I understand having like a palette of endless possibilities, you know, like it's like having a bunch of paintbrushes that are different, you know, diameters and stuff like that. You want really thin lines, you want thick lines. I do understand that. Oh, there's a car, so maybe somebody's going to mess with me. But I don't understand why people need so many lenses. Somebody's going to shut me down right now. So I might have to take a break. We'll see. Hold up. Okay, I'm back. That was a minor distraction. Somebody came through, but it was just somebody taking a hike. Turns out this is some kind of park, which is pretty cool. So anyway, back to the lenses. Like, why do we need all these lenses? You know, I just wanted to say, and I'm not going to go on and on with this video today, but because I really just wanted to come out here and test something today, but it just was on my mind, so I figured why not set this up and see what it looks like. I think that one of the great things about switching to Panasonic for me has been this journey of, you know, at first I was feeling really frustrated, like, damn, I don't have all these lenses to choose from now. You know, I don't have, like, unless I want to spend a whole lot of money. It's not like Sony where I could just go buy Rokkor, Tamron, Sigma and not spend a lot of money. I mean, it's full frame, so it's going to cost a little bit more money anyway, but, you know, obviously with Panasonic, with the L mount, you don't have as many choices. And once I got over that, and it took me, you know, a couple of weeks actually, I was like, you know what, this is awesome. Because I don't need to think about that. You know, I don't need to spend money on more lenses when I can spend money on, like, for example, I'm getting ready to shoot a film. I can give that money to the actors who are doing this film with me. Like, so that's kind of a secret that I just let out of the bag. This film is not just me. I have some other people who are in this film with me, so I can give them that money. I can get money for things that I need to do this film. You know, I can get money for hotel rooms to take care of these people. You know, for any kind of food. You know, like, I don't need to just spend money on lenses just to have them, you know, just to shoot, you know, different focal lengths. Like, who cares? I don't need that. You know, I need a lens that has great character, that's sharp, that has good build quality, so it's going to last. Because, you know, the other thing about me, once I buy a camera, it no longer has great resale value because I beat the crap out of my cameras. Like, I put them on the ground, I stick them on bridges, I hang them off of strings right on top of water. Like, I do all kinds of crazy shit with my camera. And so I don't even think about resale value because I'm not going to be able to sell it to anybody. You know, people are like, oh, there's a speck of dirt on the camera. It's, you know, it's not worth the money anymore. And so I'm not even worried about that. You know, but that means that when I spend the money, I'm making a real investment in creating art. You know, I'm not making an investment that's going to pay me back. I'm making an investment in the work that I'm doing. And so, yeah, I think Panasonic, switching to this S5 has been a real gift for me in so many different ways. The first way is that it looks incredible. I love the way it looks. It definitely looks better than the Sony A6400, I think, especially with the skin tones. Like, I realized that my Sony could sometimes kind of look a little plasticky, especially 4K. This camera, the skin tones are much better. The colors are much more vibrant, but, you know, I'm using a full frame camera now, so it's a little bit different. But, you know, the other thing is that, you know, with this camera, I don't have as much, you know, possibilities of buying things to add to it. You know, mostly I'm talking about lenses, because obviously I can get any kind of you know, external monitor that I want. I can get any kind of microphone. I could pretty much add anything that I would add to a Sony camera to this camera except for lenses. And so I'm really happy about that. So anyway, I'm going to end this now. Like, you know, I guess the question I'm asking is, what are you doing with all your lenses? You know, why do you need all those lenses? I don't think that you do. I know personally I definitely don't, so I'm not judging you for buying those lenses, and maybe you do it because it's something that is fun, and fun is good. But yeah, I'm going to stop now because a lot more people are showing up, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one, and I'll let you know what is so special about what I'm sharing right now, probably in 5-6 months, something like that. But keep that in mind and keep watching the videos and you'll find out. So anyway, I'm going to stop now because the sky over there looks so beautiful. And so I'm going to get a shot of it real quick and show it to you. And I appreciate you coming through to watch me. That's kind of humbling to me and really cool. And onward we go. It's the second day of 2023, and I'm really looking forward to having a great year. And I wish the same for everybody. Most importantly, health, happiness, and let's make art because the world needs it more than ever before. All right, thanks a lot. I'll see you soon. Stop buying lenses, use that money, pay your actors. Don't ask people to do shit for free. I'll end with that. Yo, is that gorgeous or what? I told you, right? Wow, you see that? Come on.